As Indians, we love reading self-help and non-fiction books, and this video is about all the non-fiction books and self-help books that I read and are my favorite from 2018. So basically, this is my 2018 favorite video, non-fiction edition. Hi there, I'm Manpreet. I make book-related videos on this channel. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe, follow me on my social media, and turn your notifications on because I post videos quite frequently on this channel. And if you don't want to miss any of those videos, then please subscribe, especially right now because there are so many end of year videos planned, and I am pretty sure you will find some really good books and some really good book discussions in them. I hope so. So make sure you subscribe right now, and let's get started with today's video. So like the fiction edition of this favorite video, this video is organized in the form that first you will see my least favorite book, and in the end of the video you'll see my most favorite non-fiction read of the year. So without further ado, let's get started with that. I said that already. Number one book is YouTube Secrets by Sean Cannell and Benji Travis. Actually, this book is written by two of my favorite YouTubers, and I actually follow them a lot for YouTube advice. And Benji's wife is actually one of my favorite vloggers. So when they released their book, I thought I should read it, and I downloaded it on my Kindle and read it in one go. If any of you is a YouTuber or wants to be a YouTuber, you may pick up this book to just see what all you need to do to, get there. Okay. At number 7, I have this book, Intern Abroad This Summer by Aniket Singh. I was actually working with the author to review this book, and now this book is here, not because it's my favorite, because this book is not relevant to me. It's relevant for the students who are currently maybe doing their engineering or any kind of graduation course, and they are thinking of doing an internship somewhere. So this is more like a non-fiction guide to you, for you to find out or to see how you can apply for internships abroad and how you can get internships abroad. So basically, it's relevant for the students. So if you're a student watching me and you have an internship coming up in the next year or in a couple of years, then you should pick up this book right now and read it, and I think it would be very relevant to you. On number 6, I have Just Shut Up and Do It by Brian Tracy. It's a very short read. I actually got it for free on my Kindle Unlimited subscription when I had that subscription. Now I do not have Kindle Unlimited subscription, but I really like this book. This is about how to beat procrastination, how to just stop those excuses and do what you need to do and what you think you want to do and what you think you need to do. Okay, I really liked this book. I felt like this book was like a slap on my face to like get myself moving and not be a couch potato and actually work. And I really like this book. I feel like this book would be more, I think all of these books in this video would be more influential in your life if you read them over and over again. So I would say I need to read all of these books at least 5 times before I can actually really get something out of these books. So I need to do that, but this is a really good book. On number 5, I have 100 Ways to Motivate Yourself by Steve Chandler. I am not sure about the name of the author, but again, I read it on my Kindle, and it actually has 100 plus ways, sort of like small paragraphs that you can read every day, like one paragraph a day, to just give yourself a dose of motivation. And I really like this book for that. I feel like this is a book, if you are always suffering through lack of motivation, then you should be reading one paragraph a day of this book. Like, read the whole book first and then one paragraph a day of this book, and I think your life will get slightly better with this one. I really like this book because of that. I would definitely want to read it over and over and over again. Number 4, I have Awaken the Giant Within by Tony Robbins. This was actually an audiobook that I read on my Storytel app when I had the subscription to that. So this is a really good book. I think this is more about personal finance, and it's actually really inspiring. And I think this whole book was narrated by Tony Robbins, or a part of it, but I just love this book. It was just like those words falling on your ears. They just made you so excited about your life, and they made you so inspired and motivated. I really loved this book because of that. I mean, it's a good combination of personal finance and motivation. So just check it out. So in my top 3, first I have Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy. This is actually a highly recommended book for businessmen, for everybody, for time management. Okay, and I was always, and this is such a thin book, and I never actually finished this book because it's so to the point. It is full of actionable points. Okay, so it kind of intimidated me because a self-help book doesn't really help you unless you are ready to implement what it asks you to do, right? Finally, I was like, this time I need to read it, and I read it, and I think it helped me a bit, but again, I need to reread it. But it's definitely in my top 3. If you are struggling with time management, if you're like, Manpreet, I do not have time to do this thing. I mean, like, if I can find time, you can find time. Okay, just read this book and find time for your hobbies, find time for the things you love to do, find time for yourself to succeed. Okay, On number 2, I actually have the sequel to Crush It. By the way, Crush It is actually going to be in my worst reads video, but this one is in my favorite reads Crushing It by Gary Vaynerchuk. This is again very helpful for entrepreneurs and social media influencers and YouTubers, bloggers, everybody. Honestly, this is not something which should be read only by the people who are on YouTube side. I mean, this should be read by everybody, because personal branding is very important for you. You may be a business, like if you are in a company, working in a company, and you have no ideas or thoughts of leaving your 9 to 5 job and starting something of your own, even then this is helpful to you. And if you are a person who wants to, hustle and start a side business, or if you're already a business owner, or if you want to be a blogger or influencer, this book is a power pack of information. Power pack, does that even make sense? I mean, this book is a must read for you. Okay, everybody needs to read this book, whether you want to be a business person, whether you want to work on a job for your entire life. This is a book that you need for the bigger perspective in your life, to see that this is where the world is going, and you need to catch on. Otherwise you will be left with 2,000 subscribers on your Instagram, and nobody will actually want to work with you, because your YouTube subscribers don't matter. Your Instagram subscribers matter nowadays. Followers matter. Sad world it is. By the way, this is your clue to follow me on Instagram. Like, I have 22,000 subscribers here right now, and I have 2,000 there. Does that even make sense? Are you guys real? Show me you guys are real and follow me on my social media. Okay, Instagram, both of them. I have 2. And lastly, I do not have the copy of this book, and I should have thought about that before lending it to a friend of mine. And every time I make a good video, like a video I think like I'm gonna watch over and over again, the sabji wala has to come. Like, he has to show that Manpreet is living in a small city in Bathinda. Girl Boss by Sophia Maru. So this is the book every woman needs to read, because every woman deserves to be a girl boss, to get that kind of motivation, to achieve something good, and also to not be petty. I think you need this book. I mean, okay. I had to say that. I have to make people dislike me. But anyway, this book is so good. Again, a non-fiction read. It's written by this very successful businesswoman. She's a founder of Nastigal, which is a very popular clothing company in UK, I guess. I mean, Netflix showed her in US, but she is in UK. I never really researched much about it. I actually watched the show Girl Boss, found it so inspiring, so I ended up buying this book, and this book was just on another level. So I loved this book very much, and I want to reread it and read it over and over again. I'm gonna take the copy back soon, or I'm gonna order myself another copy because I need it. Anyway, yes, these are all the books that were my favorite in 2018. These are the books that I've read in 2018, non-fiction ones, and loved so much that I really want to reread them again and again. So yes, I think this looks really like, okay, I need to use more books for the thumbnail. But yes, these are all the books, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope you found this video helpful, and you will read these books and find something good from these, so that you can. I think I'm just racing with the sabji wala. Seriously, why are you doing that, Manpreet? Okay, so I really hope you found this video helpful. If you did, make sure you share it with your friends. If you have any friends you think would be benefited from this video about self-help books, non-fiction books, then make sure you share this video, and it will also help me out to get a little bit more subscribers. Okay, I can use more subscribers, but not that you guys are not enough for me. I love you guys. I love you guys very much. But if you want to help me to grow a little bit more, then please make sure you share this video with your friends and ask them to subscribe to me as well. And do hit a thumbs up to this video. Comment down below with your favorite non-fiction reads of the last year. And that's it. This is Mindy signing off. I'll be back with another video very soon.